So this is the fragrance that so many of us have been waiting for, of course, ever since we saw the teasing online with the brand new Parfum de Marly fragrance. Of course, this is one in a sleek feminine bottle with this bright fuchsia / magenta color to it. It's the brand new Oriana by Parfum de Marly, and in today's cafleurebon contributor video, I'm going to be letting you know all about this fragrance, what it smells like, and also what you can do for your chance to win a full-size bottle of this perfume, so make sure to stay tuned. Now, before I begin my perfume review of Oriana by Parfum de Marly, and I tell you all about this fragrance, what it smells like, the performance, how it evolves from top to hard to base, and I also let you know what you can do for your chance to enter to win a full-size bottle of Oriana. I do want to mention that if you are a fan of fragrance-related content, if you like perfume reviews, top 10 videos, giveaways, and more, please do consider supporting this channel by subscribing to it. And of course, if you can give this video a thumbs up, it would really mean a lot to me. Now, if you do want to enter for your chance to win a full-size bottle of the brand new Oriana by Parfum de Marly, all you have to do is shoot on over to cafleurebon.com. I'm actually going to leave the link in the description section below. You must be a registered reader of cafleurebon.com. Make sure to read through the article carefully, and then you have to leave a comment below the article, including some of the things that are stipulated in the article. And of course, the winner will be announced on cafleurebon.com, so do make sure to check back to see if you've won a full-size bottle of Oriana by Parfum de Marly. This is such an exciting release, everyone. This fragrance was composed by Natalie Lorson and Hamid Merati Kashani. Of course, Hamid has done so many other fragrances for Parfum de Marly, and this fragrance takes a sweet turn. So it actually has this chantilly cream accord, or this whipped cream accord. It also has marshmallow, orange blossom, grapefruit, raspberry, blackcurrant, musk mallow, otherwise known as ambrette, also synthetic musk in the base, and I'm really excited to give you my thoughts on the smell. Let's start things off with the presentation. So right in the opening of this fragrance, you are going to get that sweet, decadent, mouth-watering introduction. So you have the marshmallow in combination with that whipped cream accord, and of course, with whipped cream, you have confectioner sugar or you have granulated sugar. I know chantilly cream more often than not has confectioner sugar instead, but it also has a little bit of like vanilla extract, and so you do pick up on that sugary sweetness, you do pick up on the vanilla, but it's the perfect complement to the citrus that you get in the opening. So you have the orange, you have the bergamot, you have the grapefruit, but I think really the orange blossom is the shining star in this fragrance. And so what I'm smelling is like 80% orange blossom, 20% of the other citrus notes, and that orange blossom is feminine when it needs to be. I think it's a perfectly unisex fragrance at the end of the day, because I have smelled a lot of sweet and citrusy fragrances on the market that have been marketed for men. And so I think a lot of people could be easily dissuaded from purchasing this one. If you're a guy, you see the bright pink bottle. At the end of the day, this one, in my opinion, is completely unisex, amazingly sweet, mouth-watering, just an amazing fragrance all around. So you have that bright, citrusy, slightly floral introduction, but in the heart, you have this note of raspberry and blackcurrant that starts to come to the fore. Now, blackcurrant, if you smell it in its pure form, it actually comes across smelling a little bit musky, and you have some of that happening in this fragrance, and I feel like that pairs very well with the musk mallow, which coincidentally also smells a little bit like pear and can have a musky undertone. And then of course you also have synthetic musk in the base to sort of create this bridge between the heart and the dry down. So the raspberry creates this fruity flavor in the fragrance, and of course once you give this fragrance a chance to dry down, you are going to get that vanilla / sugar / lactonic feel that encompasses that chantilly cream accord, or comprises, I should say, that whipped cream accord, and it's really delicious. So the raspberry, the pear, the vanilla, the sugar, that creamy aspect about it, all together having that, you know, orange blossom and that assorted citrus in the opening to really complement that flavorful and sweet dry down. This is amazing. This is a beautiful, beautiful gourmand fragrance, one that I can see a lot of guys wearing. So if a lot of guys were a little bit hesitant or they expressed trepidation over wearing any of the Delina fragrances, I don't think that's going to happen with this one. Now, of course, in the words of perfumer Natalie Lorson, she wanted to create an ultra feminine fragrance, and she worked specifically on the top of the pyramid. Hamid, of course, he's from Dubai and he knows how to create those long-lasting, powerful, bold, resolute fragrances. And of course, he worked on, I think, a little bit of the heart and the base. Now, when it comes together, you get this complete picture that is really astounding. And so I personally love Oriana, and it is a fragrance I can see myself wearing, especially if you're somebody who had a little bit of hesitancy over wearing any of the Delina fragrances. I think Oriana is going to be a complete change of pace, and so I would highly encourage that you go out there, you try this fragrance. Of course, all the links are going to be down below, so definitely make sure to check that out, and also make sure to stop by Saks Fifth Avenue in New York on September 25th if you are available on that day. All of that information is going to be down below as well, so definitely make sure to attend if you're interested in attending the masterclass, and you must call up the beauty department. And so, of course, make sure to get your RSVP. And beautiful fragrance. Let's go ahead and finish things off with my overall assessment. So first up, in terms of the uniqueness and the overall smell, this is a unique fragrance in the sense that it has that chantilly cream accord in combination with the marshmallow. So it's sweet, it's fluffy, it's sugary, it's vanillic, it's creamy and lactonic at times, and I really enjoyed that aspect of it. And in terms of the overall smell, very addictive. Of course, they say vanilla is an aphrodisiac, so make of that what you will. Longevity on this one, 8+ hours. The projection on this one is also very good. You can expect it to radiate beyond an arm's length for the first hour and a half of application, and it actually didn't start to sit closer to the skin until about that 7 to 7.5 hour mark. So incredible longevity, incredible projection. Versatility is also really good. As we're starting to enter the colder months, you can expect to wear this one very comfortably. Of course, don't overdo it on the sprayer because it does perform really well. But I think that citrusy, musky, and orange blossom aspect of it will allow somebody to really enjoy this one in the spring and summer as well. Again, as long as you're conservative on the trigger. It's marketed for women. I think it's completely unisex. I think this one can be worn casually and formally, so it's a very versatile composition. In terms of the presentation, I do enjoy the color. I think it's very bright. It can certainly stop traffic at times, but I think it's a gorgeous bottle, gorgeous color selected for the presentation to really represent or symbolize what kind of smell you can expect to get from this one without coming across looking mature, immature or juvenile, excuse me, and I don't think it does that, so that's wonderful. My final verdict on this fragrance is, if you are a fan of gourmand perfumes, if you like citrusy, slightly floral fragrances, those accords sound interesting to you, the chantilly cream / whipped cream and the marshmallow, please check this fragrance out. I think you will love it. I'm personally a huge fan of this one, and I think it's an amazing addition to the women's lineup from Parfums de Marly. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining me. Again, if you would like to enter for your chance to win a full-size bottle of this fragrance, you may do so by shooting on over to cafleurebon.com, be a registered reader, leave a comment below the article. All of the links and stipulations are going to be down below in the description box. And also, if you are available on September 25th and you live in the New York area, definitely make sure to stop by to Saks Fifth Avenue, where there will be a masterclass for Oriana. I'm going to be there. Stop by, say hello. I'm excited to see you in person. So thanks again for watching. Love you all. If you took something of value from this video, please do consider supporting this channel by subscribing to it. Again, make sure to give this video a thumbs up for the YouTube algorithm as well. Thanks again for watching. Love you all. And we'll see you soon.